How goes life? I hope all is swell and jolly. What do I want to talk to you about? Oh my god, okay. So I had the most entertaining day today. Today was a really, really good day. Don't really know why, but it was a very jolly day for me. Yay. But I guess it started with the conversation I had last night. I don't know if you guys are familiar with 90 Day Fiance or that whole series of shows. At one point I think I was fascinated with it, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's just pure foolishness. Like, come on, loves. Come on. You're like basically doing a new age, modern day mail order spouse situation, right? So in the clip that I watched, it was just foolish because these people clearly have nothing in common. Like, one person wants more than the other person's clearly, and they have an agenda. It's just foolish to me. Whatever. But so I was looking at it and I looked at this clip and I was just like, dude, this is like a whole mail order bride situation. So I texted my guy. I was like, hey, how do you feel about mail order brides? He did not know what that was. I like him, but I think he lives under a rock. I don't know, in his own word, whatever. So like we were talking about mail order brides, and I was like, as we were talking about it, it started last night, and then it kind of fell over into today. So as we were talking about it, I was looking for a link for mail order brides to send him, but I couldn't find anything like that looked legal. Like when I typed in mail order brides, a lot of articles came up, but not a lot of websites. And the websites that did come up seemed very illegal, and that made me a little nervous. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna do this. But I did stumble across a website for mail order husbands, and if that wasn't sorry, if that wasn't the funniest shit I've ever seen, I don't know what was. So the guys on there, as soon as you go on this website, it's like a page full of these dudes, and they all look creepy and scary and like serial killers, and like totally have issues with. Oh my god, it was so weird. So like they have their little bios next to their picture or whatever, and there were a couple that stood out to me. There's the one dude who looks like Charles Manson, who apparently died today. Anyway, so he looked like Charles Manson, and his bio was like, I'm a classic romantic kind of guy. I like dinners by candlelight with some soft music in the back. And after dinner, we can take a couple. No, sorry. After dinner, we can take a couple of hits of ether. What? What? Like, and then it goes on to say, I'm looking for a woman who has insurance and a car because I have to make the occasional trip to Mexico for souvenirs. Weirdo. Then there's the other guy who's like, I'm looking for a woman named Julie. I just want to keep things simple. Last year I got a tattoo of the name Julie on my arm or whatever, and I just want to keep things simple. But if your name's not Julie, we can just like cover it up and put your name. It's really not a big deal. I'm gonna just keep getting random women's names tattooed on my arms. And then there's the one dude who's like, hi guys, I'm back. Some lady in London bought me last year, but she didn't like me, so I'm back. What's going on? Like, what? What? I guess like it like you have to look at it and then look at the pictures to match these bios. It's hella funny. Then there's the 18-year-old or 17-year-old, whatever. So he's like, I'm 17, I'll be 18 in September. So I guess he's 18 now. I'll be 18 in September, and by the time we get to know each other, I'll be a legal tender, and you can purchase me, basically. He goes on to say, my parents are kicking me out in December, so I'm looking for a woman with a lot of money. He prefers women between the ages of 18 and 45, but he'd like an older woman if they didn't have to touch each other a lot. What? I think the most disturbing part about all of this is that I've memorized their bios. It's just so funny. Like I don't know. I don't get it. It's so weird. So I was talking to I was talking to my guy. I was talking to my coworkers. And I'm like, oh my god, mail order husbands and stuff like this and da da da. So I guess we got into the conversation of like, would you ever purchase a spouse? And my thing is like, I'm such an old-fashioned, traditional kind of girl. Like, I want to get to know you on a personal level, not through social media. I want to spend time with you. I don't want to pay $5,000 to have you come and spend time with me. That's fucking crazy. Like, from what I read in the articles, that's the, like, minimum for mail order brides. Don't ask. I don't know. It's an article. So, yeah, like, I don't think I could do it. Like, I don't think, and I'm not knocking these people for the choices that they make. Like, dude, I support you. More power to you. If that's what you want to do, dude, and it's legal, and the other person is consenting, more power to you. Woo! Mail order spouse. But I don't think that I could ever get to a point in my life where I'm just that lonely and desperate for a person like that. And I mean, considering the mail order husbands that were on this side, you have to be hella lonely and desperate. Homie said I like candlelit dinners with a shot of ether afterwards. What? Like what? It didn't make sense. And I needed it to make sense, but it didn't make sense. But in any case, that's my post for tonight. Do with it what you will. Thank you guys for watching. Be happy, be merry. Have a good night.